Delano.
Now on Bounce, Chef Clark Barlow, owner of the Heirloom restaurant, is here to show us how to make, well, his delicious summer roasted veal tenderloin. That sounds phenomenal, Chef Clark. Thanks for being here. I missed you the first time.
Yeah, I think you were sick the first time I came in.
No,
you missed hot dogs.
I'm usually never sick. I'm usually on vacation. But I promised I was never going to miss you again. And I said make sure that he's here because Brigitte didn't do a good job with the hot dogs, I heard.
Wow.
No,
really?
You're going to throw her under the bus like
I threw her
that?
under the bus. She's been throwing me under the bus. What you got going on here?
All
Let's
right.
go.
So we've got a Salem Hills Farm roasted veal tenderloin.
Okay.
When you work with local farmers, occasionally mistakes happen.
Right.
And
that's your big deal, that you work with a lot of local farmers and everything's fresh, right?
100% of what comes into the restaurant comes from North Carolina farms and producers.
Fantastic.
We change the menu every day. So, I mean, this dish for me was really off-the-cuff cooking this evening because we just walked into the kitchen and we said, what do we have? What are we going to put together for WBTV? And this is what we came up with.
That's neat. So we're the first ones to taste this thing.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What you got in there?
So we've got some fava beans that we flash froze earlier in the season. We froze them with liquid nitrogen, so they stayed that they retain their sugar. It's really nice, really bright freshness. We've got some green zebra tomatoes right here, as well as some indigo rose and some snow white tomatoes.
Okay.
So we're going to add that for a little bit of the fresh acidity to the dish.
And once again, this is not a recipe. This is something you're just kind of making up right here on the fly.
Exactly. We call it off-the-cuff cooking at the restaurant. So it's really just whatever is coming off the cuff.
All right.
So we've got the veal reduction that's going to come up to heat right here.
Okay.
We're going to season this potato and fava bean mixture with a little bit of local North Carolina salt.
Okay.
Get in some fresh foraged chanterelle mushrooms.
It looks good.
Oh yeah, they're really delicious. We actually just foraged these earlier in this week.
And so many different kinds of mushrooms. You just you take your pick, or is this special for this?
Well, chanterelle mushrooms are just one of those things for us at the restaurant. Whenever they come into season, they come in and they come in beautifully.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this on the plate right here.
Okay. Now let me talk about veal, because that's a difficult. I don't eat veal much, and I know some people it maybe acquired taste with some, but is there a particular special way to cook veal?
Well, for me, I like to roast it, and I just like to keep it as minimal as possible.
Okay.
When I allow the ingredient to really shine through. And for me, veal isn't one of those things that we like to work with a lot at the restaurant.
Right.
But whenever it's processed and whenever our producers already have it, there's no reason for us not to bring it in, because it is a really just beautiful ingredient.
Really, it looks like just like a filet mignon steak if you really look at it.
I mean, it really is. It's just the tenderness to it, and that's really what sets it apart.
Fantastic. And beautiful plate, too. The colors. Do you get a lot of colors when you're doing stuff that's from local grown farmers?
With us, I mean, the quality of the ingredients is really the most important thing to us. And so whenever we're working with the farmers, we see this quality that just really just shines through in everything.
You're just making this. I mean, you just made that. Brigitte joins over here now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going to hijack Delano's cooking segments like he comes and does mine.
And then we're just going to garnish right here with a little bit of red vein sorrel and amaranth as well, just to give it a little bit of the fresh acidity in case the tomatoes don't really pick that up.
Okay.
That's fantastic. Come over here, Brigitte.
Someone else is coming.
Start on over. I mean, you got any questions for him? Because I'm just amazed at this.
I mean, it looks delicious.
And I mean, it's just the quality of the ingredients, and that's what we really strive to do, is mess with the products as little as possible and just let the ingredients speak for themselves.
And you said these were zebra tomatoes?
Green zebra tomatoes.
Green zebras?
They're one of my personal favorite tomatoes. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. Because it has such a natural, bright acidity to it and a natural saltiness that you don't need to add hardly any salt to it. It's already a great quality product.
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I could just slice that bad boy and eat it.
Fantastic.
Well, that's what we're going for. So
should I get some of this before, because I know we're running out of time. Tell everybody where your restaurant is and how to get to
we're
it.
in Northwest Charlotte. Keep on going on Brookshire Boulevard, just maybe 12 minutes outside of Uptown, and it's just a fantastic local restaurant. We say we are North Carolina's restaurant.
Okay.
Because we have all the liquor from all the local distilleries, all the wine from all the North Carolina wineries. It is North Carolina's restaurant.
All right, Chef Barlow, thank you so much for coming by.
I'm not a veal fan, but this is delicious.
As he enjoys that, hopefully he's going to be ready because sports is coming up next.
I gotta
Stay
go.
here. Wow.
Get nourished for sports.
I can't.